Why don't you just move in with Molly, Issa?
I wanna fold clothes for you. I wanna make you feel good. Baby, I wanna do the right thing.
Hey y'all, it's producer and I am finally recording Insecure Season 3 and this is episode 1 of it, the premiere, Better Like. And it started out pretty good, but I'm just mad because Insecure, I swear, they always make the dumbest decisions. Molly was like, oh, I'm gonna know better, do better. But does she? Does Issa? It's up to y'all to decide. But let's unpack this. So first of all, we start off with Sticky by Raven Lene playing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know her. Like, she's not the biggest artist, but I remember like hearing about her like not a long time ago, like a couple months ago. She had that song. That song isn't even that old, but I feel like what's it called, like an indie supporter, like when Chloe and Halle would put on that type. I was like, okay, Raven. But yeah, so that song was playing while landscape of LA and specifically Inglewood was being shown, and we see Daniel is up to his shenanigans. Okay, as his shenanigans, I mean thrusting, and I thought this was Issa at first, but then we see the woman, and we're like, oh, this isn't Issa, this is some other chick, and then we see Issa's in the room next to him, and she's just like. Because, like, how you gonna do this when another person is right there? You know, I don't want to hear all that. So she looks on her phone and she leaves. And turns out she's a Lyft driver, which makes sense because she got demoted in her job. She's no longer on the field, so she gonna need that extra cash, especially to leave Daniels. Girl, she need to leave Daniels. So, yeah, the episode starts off basically with a man throwing up and then the title screen. So yeah, in the next scene, Molly is out here in vacation. I don't remember where she was, but obviously it's in some predominantly black place because her vacation base, she was talking to her, and he was talking about visiting, what's it called, LA, to see her, but she, with her weird commitment, she'll commit to a guy that can't commit to her, but she can't commit to vacation bay. Okay, none of my business. But yeah, he was like, oh, I can visit you in LA. And she was like, oh, you got a visa? She's like, I'm from Cincinnati. So wherever she's from, obviously, it's a predominantly black place because she would have never assumed. Well, he didn't even have an accent. So there's not too many places that she could go. But anyway. In the next scene, Issa is in the bathroom and she looks like she about to rap, but she ain't got a mirror, so she turns to this little hand mirror and she gets excited, and then Daniel walks in. I'm like, what were you about to do in this tiny little mirror? You really about to go rap? Okay. And so she asked him, did you know that I was here last night when you was, cogiendo? Well, I should have done this. And then he was like, yeah. Like, no cares. Oh, that sounds weird. But he does not care at all. And then I'm just like, yikes. And by the way, I should have addressed this earlier. Someone was dumb while I was on vacation and dropped my phone. So there's like a little like white patch here. I don't know if y'all can see that or if that's just on my phone, but to me, I can see it. It's right here. It bothers me. So, I guess I'm going to move just because of that. Oh, and by the way, like I said, it's vacation, so I got a little darker. But, what was it? So, we go to Issa's workplace, and this random chick just handed her calls, and she's like, you're not going to do it? She's like, no, and she just leaves. And then, Issa's friend, I forgot it, like the woke but sort of not woke white lady that she works with, she comes in here with her, I think she had a quality shirt on, and Issa's like, hey, have you talked to the boss? And she's like, no, not really, because she's been on E's and I don't lose my position because of you. And I'm like, whoa, okay. And then finally, we're in the next scene, we're with Daniel. And he's in a recording studio with this one chick, and she can't sing, and her lyrics are trash. and she has bubble wrap for pants. In the next scene, we're introduced to the new fake show. It's no longer Due North. It's called Kevin, which on her Twitter, Issa has described it as like an amalgamation of a bunch of 90s black shows. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's not Due, but the good thing is, I would say I don't like Due North, but Due North, I think you needed like to get on HBO, on the website on something and get an account to watch it. But Kevin, you can watch that right now on the website without an account. So I already like it a bit. I like it just because of that. But anyway, new show called Kevin. And then who's watching it? It is Daniel's, I think it's his girlfriend, but then at the same time, who's Vanessa? Maybe that's his sister. I don't know, but basically Daniel is coming in to get his guitar and she's judging him. She's like, why is he at your house for so long? That's a little weird. She may doing this for a little bit more than just security or something, which may be true. I don't know the tea, especially since I don't even know who she is. But there's this funny scene because the little girl is she's beating her head up. She's like, keep your head down. I'm like, god dang, reminds me of my sister. And then so Daniel goes to his house and starts working on his song. Then like Issa comes in, he's a little caught off guard, and I'm a little shook because they just have like a weird interaction between each other. Like they're just super awkward, talking about why she was here and all this stuff. And she said she moved because the job's close, but we found out later that wasn't the only reason. So it's just weird interactions, very awkward black girl. So what's it called? Oh, I forgot to talk about the Molly pickup. Okay, so anyway, Molly just come back from vacation, and so she's talking to Issa. And in this conversation, she talks about she's gonna know better and do better, and talk about why she doesn't really know about these relationships. Cause first of all, she's talking about Quentin, like, oh, hers long distance ass. No, like, excuse me, but Quentin and you was a good relationship. Don't do him like that. And then she's still with Dro when she says this, but she said, I'm gonna know better, do better. So now in the present time, she is trying to know better and do better by setting boundaries on what she wants to do, because of course, as a side piece, she doesn't want to do too much knowing that she will never be the main, right? So she's like, either we're acquaintances that fuck, or we're friends that do not have sex. So it's good that she set those boundaries. She is knowing better, but she does something dumb at the end that bothers me. Then in the next scene, we see her getting those calls. She's like, hey, so I'm just wondering, why don't you want to partner with us? And it's because it's a non-profit organization supposed to help minorities, but there's barely any minority representation in the curriculum and in the workplace. So Issa was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it up to the boss. Maybe she'll like this information. No, she shuts it down. She's like, if I wanted you to represent, I just realized I definitely didn't talk about the new scene. So yeah, it's band camp, guys. And I'm just recording until everyone gets here. So this is my tenor. And it's fantastic. Anyway, what's it called? Yeah, the boss was being totally unnecessary. And then we ended off with Dro talking to Molly on the phone. She's like, hey, we're just acquaintances. You shouldn't be calling around. So she's like, oh, you just want to learn about your negotiations. She's like, okay. And then, well, after that, we go to the next scene, and Molly's getting ready for something. Oh, I know she's getting, my bad. She's getting ready to go to celebrate. We don't know what that's going to do, but we never see it because Issa invites her to her party lift. So let's talk about that in the next clip. So since it's a party lift, the two girls are trying to find them a man. So they first pick up these two girls, and then once they drop them off, they're and gave her 5 stars with no tip. They're like, let's go find us a man. Let's go find some dudes. So they find Nathan, and they first, Nathan just wanted to go to point A and point B, but then they like change his destination, and then they pick up another guy, right? And he's like, oh, y'all only got the fruity freezies. He's a little heavier set guy, and well, since he thought it was a party lift, he starts rolling a blunt, you know, trying to get high, and then Issa's like, no, you can't do that. And he didn't listen to her though. So Nathan was like, you know, you need to respect women and their wishes, and the the Lyft driver wishes. So he took the blunt and threw it out the window. I know that's sort of the rules, but that's a lot. So they start fighting, and I'm like, it's Lucha Lift out here, okay? And then, so Issa's freaking out. Like, she's not, aren't you like 30 years old? Why don't you act like it? Why don't you act like it? She just screams, not really figuring out, not solving the situation. She just screams. And, well, that's that. She pulls over, and Nathan leaves, and homeboy is messed up. So, in the next scene, Issa pulls up to Daniel's, and then they start asking each other questions, and she's like, why are you here? And she's like, you know what, to be honest, I sort of like you. He's like, wait a second, you're here because you like me or because your job's close? Which one is it? She's like, both, nigga, I don't know. And I died. But she also says also because you're a friend that she knew that would support her. And I'm like, so is Molly. What are you doing? Not knowing better and doing better, that's what? Okay. And then here's Dro in the next scene. He randomly just pops up, you know, just like, hey, I'm just in your apartment just because I have your key. And this scares Molly for obvious reasons because, again, she just wants to be acquaintances. And so she asks for the key, so he can't do that. And he acts all weird, like, oh, why you want the key? You know why she wants the key? You just busting in without even telling her. And he gets all defensive. Oh, don't talk about me and my wife like that. Okay, this is the issue. You'll have this energy for Candace, but you don't have this energy for Molly. That's the issue, Dro. But you don't get it. And so they have like a little fight. He's like, I think I'm gonna go. And she's like, mm-hmm. So in the next scene, I just thought it was funny. And Kevin, this guy was like, brothers have it hard too. Me too. And I was like, all right, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. And then Issa checks her phone on Lyft, and she got a $50 tip from Nathan. Oh, Nathan, this may be a relationship starting up because Nathan did not have the best Lyft ride ever, yet he still tipped her. He didn't even get to his destination. He didn't make it there. They changed him. He got into a fight. I don't even think he got any Capri Suns. So, well, at least Issa gave. I know some Lyft drivers that just don't be giving you nothing, not even water. So at least Issa gave you Capri Suns. Oh yeah, that's the move. And then the episode ends with her talking to Daniel how she appreciates her, and he's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I think the lesson here is that Issa needs to move in with Molly or Nathan. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. What y'all think is gonna happen? I saw like half a second of a preview, so I know they're gonna address the non-profit thing, and them being, you know, a white hand holding on black children. So that's gonna be very interesting because you know how Insecure loves to attack. I mean, not attack. How it goes about race issues. You know, it's not too much in your face, but it's very poignant whenever they do it. So I'm really interested. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Tell me what you think is gonna happen, and don't forget to check my Twitter because I'll be live tweeting this. Okay, my Twitter is always at the end card. Producer posts no spaces. And yeah, I really hope I can get these out consistently. But with band camp and basketball and all that type of stuff, I don't know. But I'ma try because I love doing these videos. So yeah, I'll see y'all whenever.
You ain't talking money, it's something I don't care about. Black and money minded, they call me a low, let me out. Beyond cloud, I put a rest to the naysay. I only know getting money, my only attack is